The Hawks trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's who Herder is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
Jacks up a 3. Pritchard gets the bucket.
For 3. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Young. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Pritchard. White, wide open. He fires. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the inside. And finished off by James.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
Here's Tice. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Molinari on the wing. On the outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Trae Young showing off his finishing ability on the inside.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
It's good. Tice has got his second bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
In the corner, Collins with it. Pass to Young. To the middle. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Celtics out in front, up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Celtics leading by 5. And stolen by Hunter. And now to the side to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Young with the ball. Pass to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Leads away. And it's DeBella missing. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. A 3-ball in the corner. Herder with it. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Collins. Pass to Herter. Puts up a 3. Good on the triple. Herter's got 6.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herter with another catch-and-shoot basket.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of the contest really starts to add up. And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
They get it back. Left side, Horford. Tatum drives in. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Here's Young. Second chance shot. They shoot again. Oh, what? They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Here's Young. 6 points for him. And it's sent back by Horford.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
Atlanta calls timeout. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Leave that to the Lord.
Of action so far in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. And that one drops. Tatum's got 6.
Using the bounce, Tatum just explodes to the hoop so quick.
Hunter on the wing. Outside Collins. Pass to Capella. Back to Collins. Now here is Young. Now Collins. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. Here's Pritchard. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. The Hawks trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
For 3, Hunter. Great D that time from Tatum. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And right, here we go. Good work defensively by Horford.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Brown outside. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Drains the three-pointer.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to Tatum. Over Hunter. And some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball. And as we get to this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now, timeout called by Boston.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
What you doing on that part, bro?
Here's Smart. To the wing right side. And Williams, here we go. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And finish off by Brown.
I love the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's seizing it without a second's hesitation.
And right, here we go. Yep, that one goes in there. White's got 5. Boston leading by 5. Inside. Here's Brown. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, but getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin. Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Here's O'Connell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's the second personal.
Clearly a foul.
The Hawks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. A 2-point game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, is patience and precision as a playmaker.
And so Smart nails both of them. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 times a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Now here's Smart. He's got 6. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Collins. To the paint. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. It's blocked. Blocks it again. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Smart goes in over Young. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Smart wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Hawks trail. In the corner, it's Hunter. Stolen by Smart. Here's White. Pass to Tice. The kick out to Brown. Six to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. The 9-foot shot. And he hits the jumper for 2. Tice has got 6.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Boston making some changes. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside, Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Driving inside. And that one, good. He's got 8.
Now the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
Pass to Cornette. Yes, that goes in. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
Team second. 7 substitution.
Hunter on the wing. They grab their own miss. Down low. Another shot. And it's Gallinari laying it in.
Respecting the effort from Gallo there. Works his way near the rim, and no one stops him from doing this thing there.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. And here is Neesmith. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. Gallinari in the corner. The kick out to Young. Goes back up. Rebound by Williams.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Yeah, easy call.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
And the Hawks making a change here. And so Tatum nails them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Young inside. Here's Capella. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Back to Williams. Good work defensively by Capella.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Young, no good.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Tatum looking around. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And that's 10 points for DeAndre Hunter.
And could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Young with no one around. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Celtics leading by 5. Inside. Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Hurd. Young looking around. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Smart.
Herder showed some great progress in his first year, and now showing how much more comfortable he is.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes strong so far. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Young drives in. Williams with the block. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Here's Capella. Rebound, Boston.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
To the wing on the left. From downtown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
3 points.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Boston.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
For Jason Tatum.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Checking in for the Celtics. Luke Burnett. Sam Howell.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. From about 19 feet. Misses off the left iron. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Next basket.
Smart with the ball. Misses the shot. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as a visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole...
Are you giving Daddy his tool?
Oh, bitch, you next.
Okay. Okay, ready, set, go. Nice.
You done?
No, I got one more.
Mine, that's not even a top hat anymore. Oh my god. Okay, ready, set, go.
Hey,
What up, man?
Trey Young hard as hell, ain't he?
Mine, that's not even a top hat anymore. Oh my god. Okay, ready, set, go.
Yeah, all right, man. Jason Tatum hard,
11 seconds. Come on.
Hey, good. Really?
According to Wikipedia, Rochester Institute of Technology is a private research university in the town of Henrietta in the Rochester, New York metropolitan area. The university offers undergraduate and graduate degrees, including doctoral and professional degrees and online masters as well.
You said what, fool?
Tatum run cool, ain't he?
Huh?
I said Jason Tatum cold, ain't he?
Oh, yeah. I could have shut him down, underestimated him. You ain't never played me with them thing. I mean, not shut him down. I could have slowed him down, though. I was underestimating his bitch ass.
You already had the game plan for that. You I knew what you was gonna do.
Hey,
I had to try to get
Tatum cold, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't let you set up shit, because if I set up shit, you gonna kill me, you feel me?
Hey, that was a good game, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was. I just knew you was finna come back.
Man, I knew I was, nigga. That's why I wasn't worried. I'm chilling like I got this.
Timeouts, nigga. Them timeouts work, nigga.
Hey.
That nigga can't propel it. That nigga get on the glass like a motherfucker,
Who?
Propeller ass nigga in that paint, he rough.
Yeah, he get rebounds. He can't score though.
It don't matter, nigga. When you get them shit, you gotta set back up.
I do.
Joined by Hall of Famer Grant Hill, NBA champion Steve Smith, and our reporter Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson.
No, Allie.
And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
To the middle. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Lowry with it. Now Herter defending. Lowry, no good. Pass to Hunter. Robinson with a steal. Lowry outside. Here's Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Hits the trifecta.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
And here's Hunter from the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. BA, he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Looking to end the run.
Oh, I really hit them bitches.
And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of
Scared
Draymond
him.
Green.
I scared him.
They both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
I ain't better hit them, bro.
For 3.
You better hit them.
You going to the room?
Collins knocks it down from distance.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Lowry drives in. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Yeah.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
Hey, this Tramboli good as hell. You gotta get your shit by university.
Collins outside. Pass to Herter. Right side
there.
goes. Shot clock at 6.
I said this Tramboli good as hell. You gotta get your shit out university.
Young
That
misses.
baby crunchy cheese.
From deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Inside. And Collins with the slam.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got 7 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And Capella gets it to go.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
And they get it back. To the paint. Here's Butler. That shot missing. Hunter with some nice D. The Hawks trailing. From deep. Not going to go that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. 52 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Butler. Fires from the wing. Uncovered. And too long on the shot.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Left side Young. Back to Herter. Lets the 3 fly. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's Kevin Herter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
Right side Young. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. He gets it off. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Daddy, you know what critical is?
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up for long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
There's the drive. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo. The Heat with the lead. Hero for three. And the Heat, another three.
We see this a lot from Tyler. Instead of going all the way to the rack, he pulls up.
Left side Young. The quick look, no good that time.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Now here's Young. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 4-3. That one no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. And Capella gets it to go.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Timeout called, the Heat. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Man, it's on
developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the art, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
To the inside. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Ooh, poked away. And so here is Miami. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Count it for Vincent.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Young. Driving in. It's deflected.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And it's Atlanta's ball. A 12-point game. Pass to Hunter. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Vincent can't hit.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
It's both from the stripe.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
And the Heat making a change here. Miami calls timeout. Steve, Trae Young named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
So both teams changing it up here. 1:35 left in the second quarter. Right wing. There's Young with the three. Atlanta again missing.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Down low. Adebayo. Back to Butler. Shoots over Gallinari. Chang pulls it in.
Hey, this the best strand boulder they ever made. That the motherfucking, this shit crunchy and everything.
First free throw is good.
You should have went and got one.
And so he makes both from the line.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Love to see Jimmy get aggressive on the slam, blitzing his way to the rim.
Now here's Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Gallinari with it. Now guarded by Butler. To the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Herder can't hit.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
A capable scorer from all three levels, but what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
Back to Young. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What you love about Lowry is his physicality in the lane. It's amazing at his height what he can do.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Left side Herder. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Fluid athlete, good hops. If Herder can continue to do that, watch out.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Young. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Capella gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Butler. Collins with the defensive effort.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Left side Young. Hunter on the wing. There's the triple. And it's Miami with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Young attacking. And he banks in the layup.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Capella.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And the Hawks making a change here. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
And the Heat with some changes. Left side, Williams. Now Capella. He's got 6. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Herder. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
It's very interesting. Kevin Herder projects to be a shooter, but he's so inconsistent from the free throw line.
The Heat with the lead. Lowry outside. Stolen by Capella. Left side, Williams. Outside, Herder. Left side, Williams. Back to Herder. Clock at 6. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Outside, Williams. On the take. Here's Capella. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
That's good from Capella. He does not get the second one. And here's Miami. They're leading by 8. It's stolen by Hunter. Right outside. It's not going to go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. And here we go. The Heat fast break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. So he'll take 2 free throws.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Inside. Capella. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hero's got 5 now.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Here's Wright. Here he goes. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Woo, Woody, big finish, big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Back to Hero. There's the block. And now the Hawks on the break. Right with the ball. Hero picks him up. Right outside. Takes it inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
The Hawks trailing. Right side, Hunter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Hunter. Pass to Capella. No luck on that one. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat out in front, leading by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And here's Hero. Pass to Strus. Back to Hero. With the drive. Stolen by Young. Now here's Hunter. To the right side. Young can't hit. Knocked away. Stolen by Capella. Young with the bucket.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Hero for 3. Capella with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Drops in the layup for 2.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
At the line.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts. And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Young with it. And he drives in. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. The Heat with the lead. And it's Adebayo off the drive. And Adebayo slams it in.
Explosive move by Bam Adebayo. For a big, he does a great job of generating points off drives.
Now here's Young. Williams' shot is good.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Right side, Tucker. Outside, Butler. Second shot opportunity. Takes him. And finished off by Adebayo.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
What a bucket for DeAndre Hunter. His energy on the offensive end, exceptional.
Now here's Tucker. Lowry outside. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw.